Hi everyone, I'm Claire and today we're going to practice tenses. Tenses help us understand when something happens in the past, present or future. In this video we'll break them down step by step, and if you'd like more help, the Ace English Club has weekly lessons to guide you even further. So let's get started. In English, there are 12 tenses altogether. Today, we are going to look at 6 of them. We are going to focus on the simple and continuous tenses. And a tense shows us a time an action has happened. So let's start with the present simple tense. We use the present simple for actions that are a routine or general truths. We have to remember when using the subjects he, she and it, we have to add an S onto the end of the verb. For example, go, goes, run, runs. For all the other subjects, we just leave the verb as it is. For example, I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. This is a routine. The present continuous shows the action in progress and focuses on that continuous action. Mainly if you're doing it right now. If something is happening at that moment. For example, I am going to my grandparents' house. As you can see, the structure is a little bit different here. We have to use the auxiliary verbs am, is or are, and the verb has to end in ing. She is looking for her books. What are you doing right now? I am learning English. Okay, let's move on to the past. Past tenses show an action that has already happened. The past simple talks about a specific time in the past, so it's really common to use some time references like yesterday, last week, last month. There are 2 types of verbs in the past. We have regular and irregular. Regular verbs add ed on the end. Irregular verbs can change. So it's best to memorise these on their own. For example, I went shopping yesterday. The past continuous tense also focuses on the past continuous action. We also have to use the auxiliary verbs was or were, and again the verb ends in ing. For example, she was running with her friends. Let's move on to the future tenses. The future tense shows an action that hasn't happened yet. When we use future simple, we have to use the word will, and the verb after it stays the same and does not change. For example, I will get the train to work tomorrow. The future continuous tense shows us a temporary action that is in progress in the future. For this, we have to use will be, and again, because it's a continuous tense, our verb ends in ing. For example, I will be going to a concert on Friday evening. So let's recap. We have looked today at 6 tenses. The past tense shows an action that has already happened. The present tense shows us what is happening now in the current times. and the future tense shows us an action that hasn't happened yet. So thanks for watching. I hope that helped. If you'd like to keep learning with me, you can join the Ace English Club, where we have weekly Zoom classes, mini courses, and lots of listening, reading, writing, and speaking practice. The link's in the description and the pinned comments if you want to check it out. See you next time.